Hi, boys and girls. So today is day 2 of reading. So your learning targets today are I can sort words, objects, or ideas into groups based on similarities. And then I can identify and name categories. So classify and categorize. So when you categorize, you sort them and label them. So I want you to listen as I name some objects. And then I want you to think about which objects belong in the same category. So we have hat, corn, shoes, coat, bread, and eggs. So I want you to think about what type of categories do we have here? Right, we have things to wear and things to eat. So let's figure out what things we wear and what things we eat. So things you can wear, we can wear a hat, coat, and shoes. And then things you can eat are corn, bread, and eggs. So that is how we classify and categorize items. All right, so your high frequency words for this week are get, so we will get in the car. Hold, will you hold my hand? Home, after school we go home. So that mountain is so big, and soon it will be lunchtime soon. All right, so go ahead and get your Storytime textbook, and we're going to turn to page 94. So I want you to listen and follow along while I read pages 94 to 105. But first, so your genre study, which is on the top of page 94, is about nonfiction. So that gives information about people, places, and things that are real. Also, we're going to do making inferences. And as you read, you're going to think about what you are learning and what you already know. So this will help you understand what you read. It's also like solving a riddle, and you can use clues to figure out an answer. So go ahead and turn to page 96. So, this is a selection that we're reading together because you're going to be informed and also entertained. And big rigs are like big trucks. So let's start reading on page 96. This is my dad. This is his big rig. Do you notice any short I words? Yeah, this, it, is, and then we have his and big and rig. Good job. All right, let's keep reading. Big rigs are so big. So what do you think the girl might tell us about next? All right, she might tell us about more about big rigs and what they can do. Look at what big rigs can hold. So why do you think big rigs are so big? So that they can carry big and heavy things, so that they can carry a lot of things at one time. Dad sits in his big rig. Fill it up. Do you notice any short I words? Yeah, we have sits in his big rig and fill and it. So, do you think driving a big rig is an important job? Why do you think that? It's important because big rigs take things to places where people need them. Now, Dad will go. Get home soon, Dad. So, do you think the girl's dad is going on a short trip or a long trip? Yeah, I think he's going on a long trip because of what the girl says on page 105. Get home soon. It's usually said when someone is going on a trip that lasts a few days. All right. So this girl tells us about big rigs, and we know that big rigs are like big trucks. Her dad has a big rig, and they hold a lot, and her dad's rig gets filled, and then her dad will go on a long trip, and they are big. So we also see more short I words here. We have big, and then we have rigs, We also have filled, filled. What else do we do? Do you see any others here? Oh, I don't see any. But remember that there are lots of short I words in our text. So remember, the I says, the I says, Every letter makes a sound. The I says, All right. Great job, boys and girls.